What it do, everybody? Y'all already know what it is and who it is. It's your boy Fight Night Dex, Four Corners Boxing on Four Corners TV. Let me put you on if you haven't been watching, because you should be watching. And if you haven't been, shame on you. Yes, shame on you. The lightweights, the lightweight division, the 130, the 135 pounders, man. The Lomachenko-Lopez's, the Gervonta Tank Davises, the King Rise, the Devin Haney's, all the Lomachenkos. Oh man, listen. They got the sport rocking, top-ranked boxing. Shout out to you guys on the great success 2 weeks ago, putting on a great fight, championship fight, best versus the best. No time to be marinating and building. Let's get it going. Lopez and Lomachenko, a fight that the whole boxing world has been waiting for, something that has been put on pause because it was supposed to happen back in April or May before the pandemic hit. You had some ups and downs in the midst of the negotiation after the pandemic opened up, and Teofimo was asking for more money. If not, the fight's not happening. He said, "Pay me." He said, "Pay me." He got the money. He got the fight, and guess what? He got the belts. He is now the undisputed lightweight 4-belt champion. You hear me? He beat Lomachenko. He stopped the Matrix, and it was in great fashion. It was in superior fashion. It was a good fight, don't get me wrong. Take away nothing from Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko. He is the king, pound for pound, arguably your number one fighter. You know, he wasn't my pound for pound, but he was in the top three. And if you have him in your top three, if you have him at number one, had him, I wouldn't argue. There's no dispute. Canelo Alvarez, Lomachenko, Terence Crawford. Three best fighters out there in the world, however you want to line them up. Lopez has been calling for the fight. Lopez had to wait his turn. He had to go earn his stripes. He went and stopped Richard Comey in the second round at Madison Square Garden to line himself up for this unification fight with Lomachenko. He talked the talk. He walked the walk. He is the undisputed champion at the lightweight division. He is now in boxing's pound for pound best. How high did you put him on your list as of late? I don't know, but I still have to calculate mine. Lomachenko comes down a few spots, but he's not off the list. And Teofimo cracks my top 10 pound for pound list. He beat the man. He beat the man, and it was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was a crazy up and down fight. It was very strategic. It was very, you know, they did it all. They were thinking in there. They were moving in there, and when the fight broke out, it broke out, and they was getting it shaking in there as well. Teofimo, the bigger fighter, walked him down. You know, he put the power to him early. Lomachenko knew. Everybody knew. Everybody knew. Don't tell me that you didn't think that Lomachenko's getting, like, Teofimo had only one way to win this fight, and it was by knockout. I picked him by knockout. I picked him to win, and I picked him by knockout as well. That didn't happen. He strategically outfought Lomachenko, who tried to gas him. He tried to lead him in. He tried to gas him out and get at him late in the fight and go for his kill there. And it didn't work out that way. Teofimo held his ground, and he didn't punch himself out early. And Lomachenko wouldn't jump. He wouldn't jump. He wouldn't jump for the first 6 rounds. So people say maybe Lomachenko started late because you see what happened when he started early. I say if he still does decide to want to do this in a rematch, because everybody wants to say rematch, he's getting knocked out if he jumps any time sooner than round 5. You hear me? Teofimo is strong. The right hand is cocked back. The body work that he put in on Lomachenko. When Lomachenko cranked it up, he did. I think it was like 8, 9, 10, 11. I gave him those rounds, and 11 was big. He won 11 big. He won 11 big, but Teofimo's the bigger fighter. He could take more shots, and he held his ground every time as well. It wasn't a straight wipeout. He held his ground. He held his ground. He would come back and stop Lomachenko when he hit him with a 3-piece. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Whether it landed on the guard or not so clean, no one knows that the power that kid holds. No one knows the power. Now we know the knowledge that he holds as well. He can box as well. He really can. He really can. He boxed with the boxing. He banged with him. He banged with him. And he stepped up and took the fight. He stepped up and took the fight, people. He stepped up and took the fight that nobody wanted. That Gervonta says we need a little more time. Devin Haney, shout out to Devin Haney, because he called for Lomachenko. He was, when it comes to this belt crap and all the mixture with the belts, Devin Haney has a WBC as well. He was the mandatory. Injuries, postponed things as well. Who knows? But he called for Lomachenko. I ain't gonna front. He called for Lomachenko as well as Teofimo. You know, King Raz about to have himself an interim fight. Oh man, Bob Arum, shout out to Top Rank again. ESPN, 3 million views. You guys continue to do it. You guys continue to keep fighters in the top pound for pound, top 5, like in the list of 10. There's probably like 5 top ranked guys in there. You know what I'm saying? Bob says he would love King Ryan next. If King Ryan wins his fight with Luke Campbell, he would love to do Teofimo-Lopez and King Ryan. Oh man, he's coming for that spotlight, man. He's coming for that spotlight. Shout out to Teofimo-Lopez. Congratulations to Team Lopez, the whole camp, the whole crew. His pops talked the talk, walked the walk. My son did it. He did it. Brooklyn, stand up, man. Stand the fuck up. Four Corners TV shouts you out, man, all the way. The takeover is for real, and there's no time for breaks. Let's keep the heat coming, because like I'm telling you, the lightweight division is where it's at right now. The lightweight division is where it's at in boxing right now, because this weekend, Halloween weekend, it's gonna get spooky. It really is. It really is, man. Excuse me 1 second, baby. I gotta light one to this. If you didn't know, now you know. And if you didn't know already, shame on you. Really, shame on you. Showtime pay-per-view. PBC. TMT. Gervonta, Tank, Davis, the Money Team, Mayweather, Uncle Al, PBC, on Showtime, Steven Espinoza, shout out, it's on pay-per-view, it's going down. It's Leo Santa Cruz. It's Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis for the 130-pound championship. And then there's a lightweight championship in there, a regular belt as well. As Floyd said, big shout out to Floyd for that one as well. Gotta let you know, too many titles in boxing. Too many titles in boxing. Too many titles in boxing. Too many bullshit titles in boxing. Too many bullshit titles in boxing. Let's make that clear. Relax, X. It's fight night. You know what I'm saying? But fuck the belts, honestly. Screw the belts. Gervonta Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. These are elite fighters. These are pound for pound kind of guys as well. You hear me? Gervonta is a rising star, another young lightweight. He's fighting at 130 and 135. He wants to eat. He wants to be great. Gervonta, your time is now. Because Leo Santa Cruz is a 4-division champion, all right? He's been in there. He's had the spotlight clicking for a while now with only 1 defeat in which he avenged. Beat Kyle Frampton in the rematch. He lost him in the first fight, beat him in the rematch, beat Abner Mares twice. Eric Morel, at 118, he was kicking ass. 122, 126. Leo Santa Cruz, man. Listen, Kiko Martinez, all them dudes done got washed up, man. And he's been doing this shit since 118 pounds. All right, Leo Santa Cruz and Terremoto, Terremoto from California. That Mexican boy can go. That boy can go. And if you know, then you know. If you don't, come through. Come join us on fight night. Come join us on fight night. It's going down, man. Gervonta, I've got my money on you. You hear me? Gervonta Tank Davis, I'm running with the team over there. Leo Santa Cruz is on my pound for pound list. He's been for a while because he's just been winning and dominating, winning, and he's doing divisions and he's moving through divisions. He's at 130 now. He picked up a quick low title on the Deontay Wilder King Kong Ortiz Part 2 rematch against, I think it was Moises Flores or one of these guys. Got himself a strap. Gervonta has stepped up to 135. They fight Gamboa. You know the setup is there. The setup is clear. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Al knows what he's doing over there. And now they made it the pay-per-view. Again, because of the pandemic, this is something that we probably would have seen already. You know, these guys probably would have got it on this past summer in July. Out there in California, sell that out at the Staples Center easy, because Gervonta's a draw. Gervonta brings views, he brings those eyes, he puts asses in seats, he's giving you a knockout. He's giving you a knockout. Gervonta Davis at the Barclays Center against Jose Pedraza. I was in the building, and boy, was it one of the most electrifying nights at Barclays Center that I've attended. I have to say, shout out to Brooklyn, like I say all the time. Yo, Joe, don't worry, man. We're going to be right back, man. Barclay, the sweet life, we will be right back, man. Real soon. Gervonta Davis put on a star-studded performance that night, knocking out Jose Pedraza and winning his IBF championship, his first championship. And I was like, wow. I was with Pedraza that night, sitting next to Gervonta's family. We going back and forth. We going back and forth. We going back and forth. And Gervonta scores the knockout, and I salute the family, man. Salute the fam. Great night of action because Badu Jack and James DeGale came on and then put on another action fight. You know what I'm saying? Regis Progress is on this undercard. You know Rougarou. Y'all know what's happening at 140. You know what I'm saying? Former champ. Only defeat came to Josh Taylor. Y'all know what's happening at 140. Taylor Ramirez about to go down. But Rougarou's still here. You know what I'm saying? I still a force at 140. And he could fight at 47 soon as well. You're going to see a lot of him, man. He's on the undercard. He's coming back as well, man. Shout out to them and old boys, them Louisiana boys out there. Yeah, Rougarou get busy, man. He give it up. He give it up. It was with whoever. Let's get in the ring and let's bang. That kid can go. That kid can go. Okay, he has a bright future as well. Still, former champ as well. Like I'm telling you, he had the WBA title, if I'm not wrong. And he unified against Josh Taylor. Both undefeated, 140 pounders going at it at that World Series. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that we talking about with boxing, man. You know, best fighting the best, man. No time to wait till y'all dudes is this old. These is young, hungry lions wanting to be great. You got to do it now. You got to do it now. Forget about later. Ain't no time for later, man. Later may never come. You dig? Salute to everybody that gets into that ring. Gervonta Davis, Leo Santa Cruz, they settling it off tonight, Saturday night on Halloween, man. San Antonio, they have an open crowd, you know, tickets are available. There will be a crowd in the house Saturday night with you guys. Great, can't wait to see how that turns out. We on our way to Texas soon. Don't get it twisted. Four Corners TV, we are on our way to Texas as well, man. We going, look, I got my backpack. Y'all see who it is, man. The great one, Ali. I got my backpack. I'm ready to go to Texas. DSG and Earl Spence, that's what's coming to us later on this fall as well. But you don't want to miss Saturday night's fight. You don't want to miss Saturday night's fight. And guess what? If Tank wins, like I'm picking, if Tank wins, I'm picking him to go early. Get Santa Cruz out of there within the first 8 to 9 rounds. If you don't, then it's going a decision, and you should have enough rounds in the bank if you start off hard and strong on Leo Santa Cruz. You should have enough guns in the bank. You know what I'm saying? To get a unanimous decision. I'm not doubting Leo Santa Cruz for 1 second, people. Don't get it twisted. But I don't see Leo Santa Cruz stopping Gervonta Davis. I see him probably giving him a beat down. You know what I'm saying? Tank slows up a little bit. He's gonna get on his ass. He's gonna get on his ass. How Leo Santa Cruz takes the power of Gervonta Davis is the question. You know? And we know he has a strong will, and he will go all night. 1,000, 100 punches a round. 100 punches a round, but Tank can box. Tank can box. Tank is very smart as well, man. He's very smart as well. We're going to see what happens Saturday night, but you in for an action-packed fight. Regis Progress is on that undercard again. And let's get ready for Texas as well. Texas is hot. They got this pay-per-view right here, and they got the Fox pay-per-view at Cowboy Stadium. I know my Cowboys been playing like shit, people. You ain't got to remind me. It's been a bad, sad season, man. Dak Prescott with a broken leg, and now, you know, our defense wasn't nothing. Our defense was basura, and now the offense can't even move the ball. Double the basura. Some basura. That's it. It is what it is. That's my Cowboys. I love y'all all the way, and I'm ride with y'all no matter what. Y'all know how it goes, but don't even mention that I'm coming to the stadium. Mention that Four Corners. We coming to the stadium. Yo, Lies, Miguel, y'all ready? Old Measy, the General, y'all ready? I know y'all ready to roll. Yo, Illin, you ready? Get your cowboy jerseys on, you hear me? Get your motherfucking cowboy jerseys on, because we going to Cowboy TNT. AT&T, baby. Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, welterweight championship, December 5th. Is on pay-per-view as well. Fox pay-per-view, PBC, Uncle Al. They doing what they do. They doing what they do. They doing what they do. Also on Halloween, don't miss, on ESPN, you got Inu. Inu versus one of the Maloney brothers, the Monster, another one of the best pound-for-pound fighters out there in the game. He's coming. He's making his top-ranked debut, his U.S. debut, I think it is. I'm not sure. I think it's just the top-ranked debut. I think he fought in the U.S. before on HBO. He's coming to defend his unified titles against Jason Maloney. I think it's one of them, his twin brother Maloney's, because one of them is going for a rematch of a fight that he just lost recently as well. We put you on to that coming up in November. This Saturday, you don't want to miss it. Teofimo Lopez is the #1 lightweight in the world. Teofimo Lopez is on the pound-for-pound list, people. Teofimo Lopez, the takeover is for real. And if Gervonta Davis wins Saturday night, and he wins impressively, you know what I'm saying? Teofimo just fought a week ago. You fighting 2 weeks later. Let's get it on. Let's go next. Fimo, I know you want to go to 140, baby. Yo, Theo, I know you want to go to 140 takeover, but let them dudes handle their business. Let Ramirez Taylor handle their business. Crack another one at 135, man. Gervonta and Tank for the lightweight championships of the world. Believe me, people. Believe me. Run that and let's go. Let's take that. Bring that to AT&T as well. Bring that to AT&T as well. You have a sold-out crowd in there, man. Peace, love, Four Corners TV, man. We give y'all respects. Y'all give us ours, man. This is Boxing 101. I know what I'm talking about. You don't know shit about boxing. Let's tune in and learn some shit about boxing. You hear me? Peace out. Fight Night X.